Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Lifetime Success interview with IBA Success Magazine and Jennifer Yon Agency. Our commitment is always to turn our pages into a live connection with the person that's on the page, as well as with our platform and our audience. So thank you so much of the ones of you that are stopping to tune in, and for the ones that will catch the replay later. If you are watching live, always hashtag live, and if it's through the replay, hashtag replay. Today, I am interviewing one of our contributors of the current edition. Yes, the current edition, the Women Warriors edition. You all have been seeing me. You've been seeing the ladies. Now it's time for you to see a little taste of the gentleman. Today is going to be a male day on interviewing our contributors. So, without any further, holding you back, we're going to ask a question, and then I'm going to bring someone that is knowledgeable to the table to answer that question. Have your finances seen better days? That is the question of this live. And now I want to welcome to you Melvin Edwards. Melvin is with Primerica Insurance, one of our contributors. His story, his profile can be seen on page 11. Welcome, Melvin, to the IBA Success Lifetime interview today.
Thank you, Jennifer, for that warm introduction. I certainly appreciate you and all that you do. Keep up the great work. Keep, hitting them, opening new doors and avenues for many, many people to follow. Thank you so much.
Yes, you are welcome. When I created the magazine, it was to empower, to educate, and to promote. And you have personally educated me with my finances and thinking about the future. So I felt, why not bring you to the table to educate nationally everyone that is in the network? So I thank you for being one of our contributors and allowing us to ask that question to ourselves. Have our finances seen better days?
Well, and I've been speaking to a lot of people, especially in this time of a pandemic. I believe a lot of people have realized that their finances have or can see better days. And so, we provide a complimentary, meaning free, analysis of where you're at and where you'd like to be in the future, and show you a written game plan on how to get there.
When I think about my financial future, I think about how old I am and what I want to be doing 10 years from now. And that's, every day when I wake up, to the money that I want to have available at my resources. What would you say to a person that have not done anything with thinking about where they will be in their 50s or their 60s? What's the first thing that they should do?
The first thing, and I like to quote well-known speaker, author Stephen Covey. He always says, start with the end in mind. And once you know exactly where you want to be, then we can build some steps to get there. Very easy and very simple.
So your background, tell us a little bit about your background and what qualifies you to help us get our finances together.
Well, interesting you asked me a question. I was a distribution manager for a company for a number of years, basically running someone else's business, keeping track of their books, inventory, people, management. And so when I got into finances, it was a natural fit. And so, I just shifted what I was doing for a big corporation to sitting down and helping families.
So helping families, would you say that is your goal in mind of when you sit down with a client?
It is. I was raised in an environment where my mom always taught us to be able to help the next person. So she used to send my brother and I to the elderly homes in the neighborhood to help them with their groceries and their garbage and things like that. And so that was instilled into me from a very, very young age. And, it only helped me as I matured.
I appreciate looking at your mission and understanding how you really want to help the struggling family and understand the language of money. what would you just say, the first steps? Because I know that you offer in this edition. So if you all are watching and you're thinking about your financial future, you should definitely reach out to Melvin because he is providing a 30-minute complimentary analysis, financial checkup. What is that financial checkup about?
Again, we want to find out what that person or that family's goals and dreams are. Again, we start with the end in mind. Where do you actually see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years? What's important to you in life right now? And we just do a discovery session to help explore some different avenues.
And that is through a financial institution. Could you tell us a little bit more about that? If ones are wondering, okay, how do you do this through? Who do you do
Well,
this through?
well, I'm an independent agent with Primerica Financial Services. I've been with the organization now 12 years. Actually, my organization, my direct organization, and I are licensed in 9 different states, and we're based here in Florida, Winter Garden, Florida. And we take families who are just starting out to families who've gotten to the end and ready to retire, and we just help them, be able to navigate the waters, answer some questions that they probably had that just didn't know how to ask or who to ask.
As I look on the website, and if you all are just tuning in, we're talking with Melvin. He is in our experts lane of the current edition of IBA Success Magazine, page 11. His topic was, have your finances seen better days? So we're looking at the website now, and you can reach this website by clicking digitally from our online edition, or by just typing in his website, which is primerica.com/Mel Edwards. We'll put that up on the screen, but it shows some of the services, Mel, that you all offer. Can we talk a little bit about the services itself and start out with the investments and savings?
Sure. Whenever I meet with someone, again, the most important thing is to find out what a person needs, not what they want. And we're going to address their needs, whether it's investing, planning for your retirement through whether it's a traditional IRA, Roth IRA, 401k plan, a number of different investing strategies to help families, invest and save for their future. Term insurance, help them save potentially on their auto and home insurance, and a number of different other programs. Not everything is right for everyone at this particular time, but that's where building lifelong relationships with people come into play. Just being able to have someone that's in their corner to be able to help them navigate those financial waters and answer those questions that they have.
Wow, that's definitely needed in my life. That's needed in lots of entrepreneurs, families. I noticed that you all serve more than Florida. From the website, it looks like Florida, Georgia, Maryland, North Carolina, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, Pennsylvania, Texas. Wow, you all are all over.
We are working on it, and our organization's goal is to add at least 6 more states before the year is out, because there's a lot of people out there that need help.
Awesome. So if you are just tuning in, you have missed a lot of information, but the amazing thing is the replays are always there. Mel Edwards with Primerica. He has been with Primerica in the financial industry for how long, Mel? Because we got you in the experts lane, so that means you are an expert in this industry.
12 years.
Wow, 12 years. I encourage you to look at his page on page 11. Think about your financial future. You have something on this page, and it says if you don't have a plan for where you want to be in 5 years, you are already there.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
It means that if you're not thinking 5 years into the future, then you're already where you're at, which is, I hate to say it, but I need to say it, is that, we should be planning for our future. And I'm often reminded of that song, Time Keeps on Slipping into the Future. And as that time continues to slip into the future, we realize we're still at the same place 5 years ago that we was 5 years before that, if we don't do anything different.
Yes. So I hope you all do something different. Take this live, share this live, replay it, go to our YouTube channel at Jennifer Yon, IBA Success Magazine. This is one of the lives that you want to just share that YouTube link to everyone you know in your families, because we want to think about where you want to be in 5 years. The only way to do that is to pick up the phone and start somewhere. Mel, how can they reach you? How could a person reach you if they are interested?
My direct cell number is 407-965-6223. I do answer calls and texts, or you can reach me via email. I'm also on social media. There's a number of different ways, but the best way is my cell number.
Okay, his cell number is running across the bottom of the screen. And if you forget all of that, okay, you just go to IBA Success. You just Google IBA Success, and he is on the 11th page of this edition. All of his links and handlers are able to be researched and hit right from our digital page. It makes it so easy for you to share. Visit his website, send him an email, give him a call. And thank you all so very much for joining us today with Lifetime Success. Jennifer Yon, we are closing out with Melvin Edwards. Any closing words that you want to say to the families, to the entrepreneurs listening in?
If I had to close out with anything, most people realize when it's too late that they got more years behind them than they have in front of them. So you want to take advantage of putting more of those years in front of you than what you have behind you.
Yes. You heard it right here. Take advantage of putting those years in front of you. Thanks again, everyone, for tuning in to Lifetime Success. We are interviewing the gentleman today, closing out with Melvin Edwards. Stay tuned because we have more for you today. Thanks, Melvin, for joining us. And hey, we will continue to look forward to seeing you between the pages of IBA Success Magazine.
Well, thank you so much, Jennifer, for having me on. I certainly appreciate you and all you do.
Okay. Have a good day. Bye-bye, guys, for now.
Bye-bye.